Well, we just got some new information about an officer-involved shooting this morning when police shot a man in a car. These latest details coming in just about 10 minutes ago. IMPD says they got to a home along North Oxford Street after someone reported a strange car in their driveway. Officers found a man sleeping in the car and say he had a gun in his lap. Now, according to police, officers knocked on the window telling him to put up his hands. Officers say they also tried to open the vehicle's doors to remove the gun, but they were locked. Detectives say the person inside that car woke up and was moving around the car before any shots were fired. They say he looked at officers and moved his arm. It is not clear, though, if the gun was in his hand. There's no sign the man fired any gunshots. Police say they have now learned the man in the car was actually the homeowner's grandson. They say he was driving a rental car, so the grandparent didn't recognize it. Neighbors down the street tell us they heard several shots in quick succession. Now, the man in the car was taken to the hospital. Police say he was stable. The officers involved are all on administrative leave now during a use of force review. They did have body cameras recording during this incident. That footage has not yet been released. Well, starting in 2024, police officers statewide will have new rules about the use of force. A new law outlines a deadly force policy that every department in Indiana will have to follow. The Law Enforcement Training Board just passed that policy in November, and it is causing some controversy because it can't be enhanced. So that means some departments, like IMPD, will actually roll back restrictions that were put in place as a result of community input.
So that an officer in southern Indiana has the same legal responsibility as one in the northern part of the state, because it's just not fair that an officer could react one way in a county and get himself or herself indicted and do the same thing in a different county and would be considered a justifiable shooting.
Now, he says the approved deadly force policy is still being reviewed, so it could change before going into effect in January of 2024.